I came here thinking I'm dressed up all warm for the winter. My God, shock on me. I thought I had arrived. No, I did not arrive. That money arrived in me. I froze at the airport. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah. Well, hello again, beautiful people. Welcome to Julie Onyano's Tech. If you didn't know, now you do. If you can relate to anything I'm talking about, place a comment down there. Let's chat. So today I want to talk about my experience when I first came to Germany and some of the things that I found weird, shocking, or culture shock, whichever way you want to put it. Made me some notes so that I don't forget. Oh, a quick disclaimer just before people start catching feelings. I'm talking about my tech, my experience. You might have had another experience, but that's you. But this is what your girl went through. So I'm gonna start the kicking. So let's talk about grocery shopping. Oh my God, my first experience was really interesting. Let me give you some background. Back in Kenya, when you go grocery shopping, there is the cashier who scans your stuff, and behind her or behind him, there is a guy who packs your stuff. So Julie goes shopping. I had done shopping for like the whole week, so I had a lot in my cart. I'm coming at the counter, and the chick is, Guten Tag. I'm like, so I'm looking at her and wondering, why is she doing so fast? We're supposed to be packing the stuff there, and I'm standing there looking at her like, and she's staring back at me, and I'm like, why are you staring? And then she tells me, du soll deine Sache einpacken. I'm like, what is she talking about? The thing is, I couldn't even understand Dutch Germany at that point, so I didn't even know what she wanted from me. Oh my God, thank God there was a guy behind me who could speak English, and packing your things, pack. And I'm like, oh, okay, where am I even supposed to pack? I didn't have a grocery bag with me. So long story short, in Germany, when you're here, when you go grocery shopping, you're supposed to have your bag. And I would advise you to make sure you go with a cart, so that when this guy is doing their magic, then doing you throw your things, just throw them in your cart and go pack them somewhere else. Because hey, that is a marathon. That was embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. But yeah, long story short, when you go grocery shopping, you're supposed to have your bag with you and be sure that your hands are quick enough to do the packing. Or if you can't pack, what I do is I throw everything in the cart and I go sort myself outside, because I didn't go to the supermarket to do fitness, my friend. So the next thing I would like to talk about is the language. So when I came here, I did a eins, because that was the qualification you needed to have in order to get here when it comes to the language. I don't know how that is at the moment. I think, if I'm not wrong, right now you have to have the eins. Maybe sometime I'll talk about what that means, if I get to talk about how I got to Deutschland, or maybe things, if someone is interested, how you can get here. And I did the eins and thought, well, I could understand something, or I could speak a little German. Shock on me, I got here and figured out that the only thing I could do is good morning, bye, yeah, 9. Like, don't be comfortable with the eins you do. Trust me, when you get here, that will do 0 for you, 0. Well, I got here, then I did my S2 und B1 bis 2. I did until B2. And at that point, I was a little bit more comfortable with my language, my German language, and thought, well, now I can go in the market. In the job market. Well, I got to my first job. I live in Saarland. I got to my first job and I understood 0. The problem is, when you go to these German classes, they teach you Hochdeutsch. That is the what is Hochdeutsch English? I don't know what Hochdeutsch is. That is standard, the standard German. But it happens that every state has their own kind of dialects something like that, I could understand nothing what these people are talking about. Honestly, I still have problems until now to understand what some of the things they say, and that makes it so crappy, because it's really hard. It's like you get in the job market and you have to start learning again, because people are actually speaking Salandish. People are not speaking Dutch, the one that you learned in school. So that's really crappy, at least to me. One thing that I also find interesting about the language, now this one is about the body language. When I got my first job here, then at one time I'm sitting with a colleague, and I can't remember what I asked her. Then she goes like, I'm like, why is she winking? Why exactly is she winking? Apparently that is a way of saying everything is okay, everything is alles in ordnung, mag dir kein Sorge, alles cool, alles chill. I didn't know that's what it meant, but honestly I came out of that office feeling so confused. I didn't know why this woman was winking at me. Oh god, Julie, I'm still in the learning process. Or you tell somebody, so how are you doing, and they go, why are you pissed off? I just asked you how are you doing. When they do, it means I'm doing fine. Like, not I'm doing fine, but I'm yo, or they tell you yo. Is everything okay? Yo. I find that so interesting. Oh my god, why is this funny? Anyway, that's just me. I find it funny. Yo, it's good. It's clear. So if you are renting an apartment, actually not if you're renting an apartment, I think even if you're buying a house, I don't know, but my first experience was when I was renting an apartment. If you're renting an apartment here, you need to ask if the apartment has a kitchen or if you have to buy your own kitchen. I found that so strange. Apparently here, when you're moving from a house to the other, you take your kitchen with you. You take your kitchen with you. By kitchen, I don't mean sufurias, please. You take your kitchen with you. So I found that so weird, because back at home, when you are building houses, we build in the kitchen. Most of the kitchens are fixed actually, but I've seen a lot of changes of late. I've seen that people actually start building these fixable kitchens that you can fix in and fix out. But yeah, that's something you need to know when you're looking for a house here or looking for an apartment. So let's talk about seasons. Oh my god. When I came here, I figured we'll have 4 seasons. According to me, like I said, this is my experience. I have a feeling we just have either winter or hot. Like, it's hot. When it's not summer, it's really cold. I'm telling you, the first time I came, I came in November. Oh, that's a story for another day. I came here thinking I'm dressed up all warm for the winter. My god, shock on me. I thought I had arrived. No, I did not arrive. That man arrived in me. I froze at the airport. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, about the seasons. This country is cold. According to me, 80% of the time it is cold. Then you have this 20% where it's summer. But the annoying thing about summer is it's not warm, it is hot. I come from Kenya and we have tropical climate where it's warm, it might be hot on some days, but it's not burning. Here, when it's summer, right now I'm sitting under shade because it's really hot. I can't sit there for like 5 minutes. I'm always walking around with my my hood. Either I have a cap or I have a hood, or I have a, what do you call it? What? Where is it right now? It doesn't matter, but let me show you. I've learned to walk around with my yeah, because I'm telling you, this sun, it burns. It really does burn. I can't do that. And I find it interesting when I see people lying outside on scorching sun in the name of tanning. Oh my god. But I have no right to comment on that because I don't need tanning, so to each his own. But I will not be caught doing that. And I often get this question, people telling me, but the weather is nice today, you like that because you come from a tropical country. You come from Kenya. Kenya is warm. I'm like, no, yeah, Kenya, you're right, Kenya is warm, it's not hot. This one is hot, this one is burning. Like, that is really terrible. So another thing about the seasons, I never thought this was true until, if I'm not wrong, I started experiencing it on myself. There is this seasonal depression, whereby when it's winter and it's cold and it's, you just schlecht gelaunt. What is schlecht gelaunt? Just bad moods. People have bad moods. People have bad moods, myself included, because it's dull, it's cold, you have to wear 100 clothes. I hate winter. My god, I really hate winter. Yet there's some people who really enjoy winter. I can't figure that out. I hate it, especially when I'm going to work. I'm a nurse, so I have to put on 100 clothes so that I can go to work and remove the 100 clothes, put on my uniform, and then remove my uniform, put on the 100 clothes, come back home. I hate winter. I really hate winter. But again, like I said, to each his own. So let's close this up with something that I wish I had started doing back at home. Although back at home I didn't have the opportunity to do that, but that is something that I wish everyone could adapt. Und zwar doing the manual labor in your house. Where I come from, when you build a house or when you need any kind of repair done in your house, very schnell, it is immer, jemand Andrew, call somebody, they come, will even call somebody to come and fix a nail on the wall or hang a bulb. Like, we waste a lot of money paying people to do things that we will actually do. Actually, in this age where we have internet and you have YouTube where you can learn about everything, don't spend your money giving people to do things that you can do on your own. Somebody will come here and tell me, oh, but you also need to earn a living. Yeah, good, I know they need to earn their living. I'm not saying you should make people jobless, but I'm talking about you complaining you don't have money, at the same time you're calling someone to come and paint for you. And while this person is painting for you, you are sitting somewhere watching Netflix. That time you're watching Netflix, you could have watched YouTube to see how people do painting, to learn how somebody does painting and paints the house on your own and save your cash. We bought this place in 2000, like two years. I think I've been here like 2 years. And I've never worked so hard in my life. Oh my god, I have built muscle. I never knew I could do all the stuff I've done. Let's just say the next time I'm at home and I'm thinking about doing any kind of construction, or there is any kind of construction going on, my friend, we are going to sweat first. We will sweat and we will research and we will do everything up to the point where we really can't move on. Then we'll hire somebody, because hii story ya kutupa pesa tukienda kuhire people to come and fix nails on the walls for us, we are really wasting a lot of money. Well guys, that was it for today. I hope you learned something new. I hope you found something to laugh about or something to think about, and I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to tell a friend to tell your friend, right? Bye-bye.